Hi! Welcome back. I missed you. My name is April, and this is April Budgets. Thank you so much for joining me. We are starting off brand new. We're starting over here at April Budgets, and one of the things that is going to help me start over and do my budget a little better is tracking my spending. Because we are starting over, there's going to be unbudgeted spends because I have an idea in my head of the amount of money I want to spend, but that doesn't mean that that's the amount of money I need. So I've written all my spending down. I believe we're gonna go all the last 2 weeks of spending. I'm gonna show you what I spent my money on, and then we are gonna grab my wallet and Mrs. Wallet and check in to see how much money we spent and how much money we still have. So if any of that interests you, please stay tuned. So here we are. We are in my Erin Condren 7x9 monthly planner. These beautiful stickers came from Miss Kaycee Leigh Designs, and don't worry, I will leave the link for her Etsy shop down below. So the stickers I have placed down are my monthly bills, and these bills now include the bills that Ms. has to pay as well. We have his phone bill due, his car insurance, things like that. So, and we have to track our spending going all the way back from the first because we have not done that. So, shall we start on the first? Now, this was like 2 weeks ago. We spent $5.57. Don't ask me what it was on. I am a completely different person now. And then on the second, we spent $3.47. My guess is it was probably a trip to Quick Trip. That's usually where my spending money goes. Then I didn't spend any of my spending money until the 10th, and I spent $8.44. The 13th, we spent $8.11. And then on the 14th, we spent $11.69. Now, I will say that some of this spending, I used the cash that I have, and some of this was debited. Now, because of me starting over and me budgeting me and Mrs. money together, I have an idea of my head of what works for me. However, I have no idea what works for me and him. So this is brand new. I'm hoping that me tracking my spending, and I'm also writing everything down. I'm writing every transaction down. I save every receipt and write it down. When I have a chance, I will color code it, and at the end of the month, I'm gonna add everything up and do the difference between what I budgeted and what I actually spent. When you're first starting a budget, that's what you have to do. You have to track your spending and then budget your money. So I'm trying to do both at the same time. The 9th, we spent $35.75 on gas. I did use a credit card for that. Next up, we have household. We spent $61.87 on the 3rd. My first paycheck that we budgeted for the month of September was actually on the 8th. So this spending was still from the money I had left over in August. On the 3rd, we also spent $14.75. I must have went to 2 different stores. The 9th, we spent $35.58. And on the 10th, we spent $7.41. I can tell you already, now this is what I was doing before I decided to start over, is I'm just writing gas, spending, household. That's not working for me. I need to know where this money is going, because I need to know, did I really need that? Or am I just spending it because I have the money? Do I really need what I spent my money on? So I can tell you right now that is not working for me, so we are gonna change that. Doing things like this, it's all about finding what works for you. So on the 2nd, we spent $92.79. That was a bunch of back to school things. We also spent $13.08. I used some back to school money, some grocery money. We spend a lot of money on groceries, it seems. $14.84 on the 4th. It seems like that's where a lot of my money goes. $145.95 as well on the 4th. Again, that was probably me going to 2 different stores. $6.38 on the 9th. Another $13.96 on the 9th. Now, I will say we are trying to meal plan to limit me having to go to the grocery stores so much. $7.67 on the 10th. $22.86 on the 11th. We spent $20 on the 12th. This, I remember this was at the Mexican store. It's our comfort food. We love getting conchas. Conchas are my favorite. We love this, like, it's tomato chicken star soup. We haven't been feeling well in the house, so we absolutely love those things when we're not feeling well. We have $14.50 on the 14th. So what I see is I see a few no spend days, and I don't have any of my no spend stickers at the moment, but it looks like I have 4 no spend days. I don't count the days that I have bills due. I count that as no spends because that money is already budgeted. My main concern is what I'm spending on a daily basis. I've also started posting on Instagram. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, go ahead and do so. I'm trying to keep myself accountable on what I spend. So let's go ahead and let's attempt to do our weekly check-in, and this will be for week 1. So this will be for our check that we got on the 8th. And before we get to our weekly check-in, there is something I really, really want to show you. You all already know what this black means. I will give you 2 guesses, and the first 2 don't count. Spooky season is my favorite season, and I needed a new pen. So I asked Miss Erica over at Black and Blue, Bling with Erica. I will leave her information down below. There it is. makingitblingbyeerica.com. And she gave me some stickers. Oh, and a little note. April, thank you so much for this fun, amazing request. That is so sweet. So one of my favorite things during spooky season is Hocus Pocus. And I requested a Winifred Sanderson sister pen. Isn't this so amazing? And I have been dying to get my hands on a blinged out scratcher, so I'm very excited about that. I finally have that, but I'm most excited about this pen. She did an amazing job. Like, oh, isn't that so cute? And it goes amazing with my new cover that I created for my monthly planner. Isn't this so cute? I love it. Okay, let's get back into the check-in. First, let me fill out everything that I know. I am just going to go off of what these numbers, what I stuffed. So gas, oops, gotta take off that top, don't we? We're using a brand new pen. 50, 80, groceries, we had 300. Nothing for eating out, and spending was 80. Now, we did eat out one of these days this week, but we took that money out of groceries, the grocery money. So I have my wallet and I have Mrs. envelopes as well. I can tell you right now, Ms. did not touch anything. He works 12-hour days. And yeah, so we have 20, and he didn't spend his gas money either. So we still have the full 50 left, and we decided that we are going to keep rolling this money over. We spent 0, we still have 50. We're gonna keep rolling this money over, and whatever money we have left at the end of the month, then we will save. Eating out, we did not budget anything for eating out. Spending, we had 80, each of us got $40. I have 24. And I already know he didn't spend his money. So we have $64 remaining. His envelopes, by the way, I got from He Budgets. So we have $64 remaining, which means I spent $16. Oh, there's my dyslexia going. So I'm gonna actually take my spending money out. That will probably go somewhere into the April binder on another day. Household, we had $80, and we have $12 left. And actually, I believe this $10, I think we had 90 because we rolled some money over. So I'm gonna change that to a 9. So really, I spent $78 because we have $12 left. I'm gonna take the $2, I'm gonna leave the 10. And groceries, I have $15 left, which means we spent $285 in 1 week. We have a family of 5. The kids take lunches for school, so yeah, and grocery money is also going to get rolled over. And we have some change. that I am going to take out of here and I'm going to dump into the change jar. So that is it for our wallets. So let me add up what we budgeted. So we had $520. We spent $379 out of the 500. And we have $141 remaining. One might ask, why is this important? One, it's how you try to control your spending, or at least this is how I'm going to try and control my spending. Miz isn't a big spender at all, so he's just going to keep saving his money, and whatever he wants to spend it on, he can spend it on. One of the main concerns, or one of the main categories that I think I spend a lot of money on, and that maybe we don't need to spend a ton of money on, is the groceries. $300 for 1 week, I find very excessive. We need to do something about that, because I don't like that one bit. If I were to spend $300 every week for an entire month, that's $1,200 in groceries. That is ridiculous. So